And Ubers, people rode streetcars to get around town, and there is now a mural dedicated to streetcars on a walking trail in Catonsville, right where the rails once ran.
And now it includes the image of one of the first black men in our state to operate them. WMAR2 News' Megan Knight has more on the story of Burley Roberts and the path he paved in the state's transit history in today's Bridging the Gap.
On a sunny, brisk morning, three sisters walk hand in hand to see a mural that depicts a man they knew well and loved with all their hearts.
I had a hard-working father. Yes. And there was 7 of us. And he would never miss a day of work. No. Because he said he had to make sure he feeds his children and raise his children.
Barbara McGee, Sheila Lewis, and Diane Cupid are the 3 surviving children of the late Burley Roberts.
He was a very sweet person. Everybody loved Mr. Burley.
And always had a smile on his face.
He was a man to be celebrated.
Yes.
They're here to celebrate his 40-plus career in Maryland Transit, which is impressive on its own, and to also honor the historic step that he took 71 years ago.
The analogy I use, he was kind of like Jackie Robinson of the streetcar line. He was the first black man that was operated streetcars.
Burley Roberts started as a shopman, maintaining and repairing streetcars before he and a few other black men were promoted to operators in 1952.
But I remember very vividly him telling me, I'm doing this to make life better for you. Mm-hmm. And he did.
And he did.
Roberts drove on the number 8 streetcar, which ran from Towson to Catonsville. The promotion was quite the accomplishment for him, but it came at a price. His daughters recall the darker moments of the job, of their father enduring harassment and racial slurs, at times bringing him to tears.
I had to hold back the tears because I knew what he went through. But regardless of what he went through, he kept striving, and he said he's going to make a point. And he did.
He did.
He did.
Roberts would operate number 8 until November 2nd, 1963, the last full day of service for streetcars, which were replaced with buses. Their history is forever enshrined in the Baltimore Streetcar Museum, including the story of Roberts.
If I want to hang my head in shame for what Mr. Roberts had to go through, I'm so proud of what he did go through because everything that he did made life better for everybody else.
David Dittman is on the board of Catonsville's Rails to Trails, which has created and maintained scenic pathways where the streetcar rails once stood. In 1997, an Eagle Scout painted a mural where the number 8 streetcar ran. Sheldon Smith, the president of Rails to Trails, says while sprucing it up, they felt the mural needed something more.
Just within the last 2 years, we wanted to add people to the thing to kind of bring it alive.
The group learned about Burley Roberts and added his image to the mural. They tracked down his daughter so they could have this moment to remember their father's bravery and the contributions he made to black history and Maryland's transit history.
He said, regardless of what color your skin, he said, we all need each other to make it through. He stuck with it regardless of what happened to him or what was said. He always had a smile on his face. And he stuck with it.
He was very humble.
Mm-hmm. He always said, before he died, I am something.
Yes.
He would always say
It
that.
was like he was always proving who he was.
Was.
Is great.